Good evening. Good evening, beautiful souls. Welcome to Aligned to Divine. I am Tamara, and I'm going to be doing some live readings tonight. So I'll light my candle. My awesome candle. Okay, let's share this out into a couple of places. Oh, this is so annoying. Let's try this, shall we? Right. Okay. Now 2 steps ahead of myself. Technical error. Oh, candle's making a funny noise. I'm not sure whether I'm going to be able to deal with that. If you're here, say hi. All right. That works. Nope. That lasted a whole of 2 seconds. Okay, so I'm going to be pulling cards for people today. It has been a lovely, relaxing day. It's kind of been a lovely, relaxing week for me this week. I just kind of took everything off the table and decided that I was just going to take each moment as it comes, and see where that took me. So instead of do, it's been a little bit more of BBB, which has been really, really lovely. I was going to do something and now I can't remember. Oh, that's right. Send. Okay. So I still have a ton of things to do, but I am not shaming myself over the fact that I haven't done them yet. Just letting it be and trusting that it will get done when I feel like it, which is a little bit different to my usual MI. Usually I know that I get very upset and very stressed that there's all this stuff around me that I should be doing, and then I don't. That's my ADHD. A lot of the time, because I've been called lazy for my whole entire life. So when there are things to do and I don't do them, then it causes me great shame, because there's that lazy attachment to it, instead of just trusting that I need to just be right now and it will get done when it's ready. Hi Annie, hello beautiful, welcome. Okay, so I'm pulling cards today. Before I do that, I do want to let everyone know that in celebration from my birthday special. Thank you to everyone who booked a reading. They have been absolutely brilliant, and I have thoroughly enjoyed doing them for everybody. Being able to connect with you guys, being able to see your faces and be a part of your journey is such a privilege to me, and I'm so very grateful. Congratulations to Lisa, who won the one-on-one mentoring program, the 4-week one-on-one mentoring with me. Super excited to work with you, because that's going to look a little bit different to how I usually work with people. So very excited about that also. In celebration of all of the wonderful people that booked a reading for $27, I've decided to keep my Aligned Oracle readings at $33 for the rest of September. So if you missed out on booking a reading and you'd still like to get one at a ridiculously cheap price, because they're usually $70, then the link is in the description of this live stream, and I have pinned it in the comment section here as well. So they're just $33. They're a 30-minute Zoom call. I record it and then send you a link that's private and it's yours, and you can watch it as many times as you feel you need to. And yeah, they're not just a reading, they're an activation, my readings. So they're a healing and an activation all in one. So if they call to you, then they are only $33 until the end of September. There was something else. That's right. So if you love your reading tonight and you want to donate, I've popped a donation link in the description of this live stream and in the comment section here. All donations are gratefully received, as little or as much as you like, or not at all, which is perfectly okay too, because I'm just doing free readings. But if you want to have that energy exchange, then it's all so grateful for anything that comes in. So, right. And if you're here and you think that there might be somebody here, somebody that you know that might like a reading tonight, just tag them in the comment section, or share this out to your people as well. That would be amazing. If you are here, say hi. If you'd like a reading, pop a yes please in the comments. All right, Annie. Let me just ground in. I was a little bit la 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 la. Okay. Hi, Sarah. Ooh. Our deck wants to count out for you, Annie. All right. Looking at the underbelly. Be sure that you're using your time in the best possible manner. You might consider taking time to organize yourself, or perhaps a project you are working on could use some fine-tuning. So it feels like you have 100 balls in the air right now, and where your attention is going is not always the best utilization of your time, or there might be a different way to be able to do things that will take away a few of those balls, and give you and create more time for you. So perhaps take some time to look at what you can delegate and what you can put down and come back to later. But it's, yeah, we've got lots and lots of balls in the air right now, and it doesn't feel like it's like, you know, those plate spinners that they've got all these plates spinning, and you can only go so fast to keep all the plates going. And there's like some that are really wobbly. There's quite a few that are really wobbly. Yeah, so it's time to let some of the plates go. Delegate, put it out there. Hi Belinda, hi Lena. All right, convey your meaning. Reflect on the way you communicate with others and with yourself. Be sure to express your thoughts and feelings from your heart and with respect and sincerity. Okay, well, that's interesting. The card at the bottom is be insightful and established. Ground and rebalance your energy. Bring your awareness into the now rather than allowing it to occupy the past or future. All right, so all of these balls that you've got going up in the air, they are shoulds and expectations and other people's thoughts and opinions, and I think I need to do it, I think I should do it this way, or this person wants me to do it that way, or like there's so many things up in the air, and it's all these voices around you, and you trying to take into every consideration every person and everything, when really I think you just need to let all the balls drop. Ground into who you are and what it is that you want and what direction you want to go in, not what works for everyone else, but what you want to go in, and then pick up whatever balls you want, and go from there. Plan and organize yourself, structure yourself around the balls that you want to pick up after you've grounded into where you are, and then the rest of the balls people can pick up themselves, or they can roll away, right? But they are not yours to pick up. They are not yours to balance and try and keep in the loop, and otherwise life gets crazy. So you know where you want to be putting your energy right now, but you've got so many things going on that you don't feel like you can put your energy into you. So the universe is telling you that it's time to stop worrying about everything else and start putting that in, start worrying about you. Yeah. And funnily enough, when you start focusing on where you want to go and what you want to be doing, excuse me, we're shifting energy right now, everything else is going to feel easier. All the people around you are going to be like, oh yeah, that works, right? Or, oh, I've never seen her so happy. Oh, it feels like she's doing what she should be doing. Oh, you know, she's so happy. That's what I get. So yes, it's time to drop some balls. It's time to drop all the balls, ground, center, decide what it is that you want to do and what direction you want to be going in, and then pick up whatever balls you want and let the rest go. Yeah. That's a good one for you tonight, Annie. Yeah, you don't need to have all this stress. You don't need to have all of this, the crazy, the ungroundedness. That's what it just feels, really ungrounded. Okay, Belinda and Lena, I've added you onto my list. So if you would like an extended reading or jumped to the top of the list, or if you just like the reading that you get tonight, there is a donation link. There is a PayPal link and a Stripe link. So if you don't have PayPal, there's other options for you. And also just a quick reminder that all of my readings, my Aligned Oracle readings, are $33 until the end of September. Just to ride out the end of my birthday season. You're very welcome, Annie. And to share the love, because I've been really loving doing them. So, doing so many of them. So, okay. Sarah, are you still here? Yes, I can see your dots. All right, if you are here, say hi. If you'd like a reading, pop a yes, please, in the comments. And you will go on my list. If you want to jump to the top of my list, there is a donation link in the description of this live stream. And any and all donations are gratefully received, as little or as much as you want. Yes, all gratefully received. Okay, so Sarah, you are up next. Okay. It's a little bit of chaotic energy going on today. Maybe that's just me. Alright, Sarah, I'm not going to use those cards for you. Alright, what does Sarah need to know today? Hi, Michelle. Pop you on my list. Alright, so there's one word rolling through my head right now for you, Sarah, and that is soften. The way that you are approaching what you are doing right now is a little too masculine, a little too forceful, and it is time to soften your approach. Soften your ideas and soften yourself so that you are more open to receiving and you are more open to your intuitive flow and your creativity. So let's see what the cards say. A wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. Alright. There is so very much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement. A rich and rewarding family life. And one more. Leap of faith. Okay. So the way that you are approaching an epiphany. Okay. So there's a big shift coming for you, Sarah. I don't know whether you're in it. I don't know if you know what it is. And I think it has to do with what you're working on, but it just feels like a full 90-degree turn that's putting you back into alignment with purpose and flow for you. The most important message for you as this happens is to release control. So that's that masculine feminine energy again, releasing the masculine approach to any change, and allowing yourself to be open and receptive, and trusting the process. My cat's upset with me. You'll hear him meow in a minute. He's having some inside time because he was fighting with the cat next door. And I locked the cat door, in case you were wondering. I locked the cat door so he can't get out. Joy through spiritual growth. So that leap, it's going to take a nice big leap of faith, because the way forward for you now is not something that you're really comfortable in. It's not something that you've really experienced, and you're not really quite certain how to go about moving forward in this softer state, this softer way, should I say. But so it's going to take some trust. It's just going to take some trust, and trust the process. Do the thing that you know you need to do, but you just don't. But there's lots of fear around it. There's so many things for you on the other side of that. So yeah, that's your message today. Take the leap of faith. Trust yourself. Release the release the control and the masculine energy. Yeah, yeah. And you know what? That's such a constant state for so many of us mums. Sorry, cat distracted. It's such a normal thing for us. But the way forward is not through control. The way forward is not through forcing things to happen the way that we think they should. And the way forward in flow is embracing that feminine energy, embracing a calming nervous system, embracing the feminine energy and allowing yourself to move forward in that state, as opposed to, I want to like this and it's got to work like this and I have to do this. And yes, so I completely understand. Completely understand. But there's beautiful things on the other side. So do whatever it takes. Do whatever it takes to soften. Yeah, do whatever it takes to be open yourself to receive. And it's about feeling safe. It's about feeling safe in your body and feeling safe in your environment, and just trusting yourself, as well as your spirit team and any of your intuitive guidance. Okay, your own intuitive guidance. Yeah, and nervous system work. Finding ways to calm your nervous system. Oh, my cat's not happy. Okay, I'm going to go let him out. Just give me 2 seconds. Hey. No? Where are you? How did you get out? Interesting. Cheeky little bugger snuck out when I wasn't looking. All right, sorry about that. Fantastic, Sarah. I would love to do a full reading for you. That would be amazing. Link is in. So $33 readings for the rest of September. 30-minute aligned oracle readings, face-to-face on Zoom. And it's all recorded, so you can come back to it later. They're usually $70, and until the end of September they are only $33. So for anyone that is interested, be very happy to see you. It's my favourite part, to be perfectly honest, is being able to see people's faces, putting faces to names. Okay. All right, so we are up to Belinda. Just gonna have a drink. We're gonna stick with those ones, I think. I've been working on so many different things in the background here. Very excited to start releasing stuff. Okay. Belinda. Got to step out of my control energy, right? All right, Belinda. Ace of Raphael. A positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. All right, the Four of Michael. Insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep and time off, seek relief from stress. Wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity, a situation that calls for honest and open communication. All right, so... okay. So I'll just copy a peek at the card at the bottom. It's the World. It says, a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. Spiritual growth and insight. That seems to be a common theme through here. Insights that come from quiet contemplation. So that's kind of what they want you to focus on at this present moment, Belinda. And it's a inward reflection. So feeling comfortable with your inward thoughts without distractions. So I know we may spend a lot of time by ourselves, but there is a bit of an eye thing on. But there is but they're distractions. So we're not actually reflecting inwards. We're not actually concentrating on just our inward thoughts and reflections. Sorry, cat's distracted. This way. Come on, I'm not going to wait all day for you. My apologies. He's the boss. He is really the boss. All right. So, Belinda, taking the time now to feel comfortable and safe is a word for tonight too, in your own quiet reflection, because in that quiet reflection, you are going to find great wisdom. You are going to find a connection to yourself that you didn't know was even possible, which will help as you go forward. It'll help your journey going forward, because happy endings. The world is your oyster. It's time to situations that call for open and honest communication. So it's being honest with yourself. What am I avoiding right now? What feelings does this bring up? Okay, I'm feeling really uncomfortable. Why am I feeling really uncomfortable? Is this true for me? Do I really believe that? You get the drift. Yeah? So being honest with yourself. Why am I avoiding this? This is a good one for me. Why am I avoiding this? And you can start with, why am I avoiding sitting in quiet contemplation with myself? Why am I avoiding not wanting to connect in with myself? Yes, so that is your way forward, Belinda, and that is your message for tonight, to connect inwards. Turn off the distractions and make that your priority. I do need to rest, still recovering from fractured sternum. Yes. I'm very glad that you are okay. I'm very glad that you are okay. But in these moments, like, the universe has created this time and space for you to be able to just be still and you know, remove yourself from distractions. And even if you journal, if you're journaling your thoughts as well. So even if you're sitting in quiet reflection with a pen and paper and just seeing whatever gets written down without actually looking at it, there's a term for that that I can't think of right now. Yes, because this is what you need to be focusing on: the world, all the beautiful, wonderful things on the other side. Yeah, that just requires truth and quiet internal reflection. Okay, that is you for tonight. Hello, lovely Lisa. I will pop you on my list. It's nice just to have time like that. I totally understand. Totally agree with. Okay, lovely Lena, you are up next. I'm not using those cards for you. Lucky I've got my laptop up because my computer, my screen, my phone stopped showing me comments because it's weird like that. Alright, Lena, you are up next, and unicorns for you. A little bit of magic for you tonight. Alright. Distracted by notifications. Looking forward to seeing you, Sarah. Okay, Lena. Right. Abundance. Oh, what a glorious card. Enjoy the bounty of life. Your supply is unlimited. Blessings are coming to you. You've done so much work, and you have worked so hard to get to where you are right now, and you've been through it. You've put yourself through it knowing that there was light at the end of the tunnel. And I hope you're really, really proud of yourself, because I am super, super proud of you. And I'm super, super excited to see how this comes into fruition over the next, I want to say 6 to 12 months, especially. Yeah. And I just have this little niggle. I'm not sure whether this is truth or what. But I'm going to put it out there, right? There may be an opportunity for us to actually meet over the next 6 to 12 months. So I'm just putting that out in real life, in person. So that just filtered through for me. So I just wanted to share that with you. I'll just write that down. What's the date today? The 18th of the 9th. Anyway, because that would be glorious. Awareness. Live in the moment. Be conscious of your thoughts. Look for signs and guidance. And patience. God, I hate this card. No, I love this card. I'm so grateful for this card. Pause before you take action. Trust that divine timing is at work. Be patient and play whilst you wait. So I just want to say, keep going. Keep going, keep showing up. Keep doing whatever it takes to get your business and purpose like off the ground and running and prosperous. Prosperity. Prosperous. A gift of money is on its way. Your income is increasing. Manage your finances with love. So, I think you heard what I was saying to Sarah about releasing the masculine approach and allowing more of the feminine in, because I personally, like, I've done a lot of learning and education on marketing and sales and how to show up and social media content and all of this stuff, right? Looking for something that felt right for me. But a lot of what is out there it's very masculine. It's very kind of forceful, and none of it felt right for me. So, no worries, Lisa. I'll see you tomorrow. None of it felt right for me, and I've just come to realize that is because the way that I need to approach all of that is from a feminine space, right? And not thinking that I have to do everything like everyone else. So you don't need to do things like everyone else. You can have coaches and do courses and on all of those things to gather information, yeah, on how to do things and how not to do things. But at the end of the day, just trust yourself, and if something feels right for you, then go with it, regardless of whether it's seen as something you should do or you shouldn't do. Yeah. So trusting your intuition, trusting your intuitive flow. If a message comes in to say you should do this, then definitely do it that way, right? Don't let the shoulds and shouldn't stand in the way of you creating mass abundance. Yeah. So what I also want to say to you, Lena, is that sometimes it's going to feel like you're not actually getting anywhere, but you are. It's 2 steps forward, 1 step back. That's kind of the message, the feeling that I'm getting for you. So even when it feels like you're not getting anywhere, you are. And to just keep going, just to keep doing it. People are seeing without feeling like they're present, right? So whatever you put out there, people are actually seeing it, even if you're not getting the interaction that you that we like, right? And just keep sharing your heart. Just keep sharing your heart and your wisdom, and take that, that internal judgment and kick that to the curb. All right, just show up and put it out there, and it will be received however it needs to be received by who needs to receive it. The abundance is here. Absolutely. It's been hard. It's been hard enough for long enough. Okay. So again, the feminine, open to receiving, allowing things to flow, and trusting, listening to your intuition, indulging your creativity, and making time for yourself. Hi, Amanda. Yes, if that makes you feel good, then absolutely do it. Actually, I was thinking in the car today because I'm constantly got the music going and singing in the car. It's my happy place. How I sing, and at the moment it's like windows down in the car in Queensland. And before I would make it so that I would either put the windows up or not sing. And now I just sing regardless of whether the windows are up or down. And long story, long story short, I was thinking about how when I was a lot younger, over half my lifetime ago, I used to work in a pub in Darwin, and I was singing all the time behind the bar. And one of the dudes that I was working with told me that I shouldn't sing. Or why do you sing? Why are you always singing? It's something along the lines of, if you don't sound any good, why are you still singing? And I'm like, because I sing because it makes me feel good. And if it sounds bad, then that's somebody else's problem, because I'm not going to stop doing it because it makes me feel good. So glad that you all sat through that incredibly long story. So if it makes you feel good, then do it. And those who want to listen to you will listen to you, and those who don't won't. And that's perfectly okay, because we do it for the joy, don't we? Okay, so that's done. That's you, Lena. That's you for tonight. Michelle, you are up next, and Amanda, I will pop you on my list. Okay, don't forget there's a donation link in the description of this live stream and pinned to the comment section. So that's just if you enjoyed your reading tonight. All donations, as little or as much as you like, are all gratefully received. And it means that I get to show up for you guys like this all the time, right? And also, my aligned oracle readings are $33 until the end of September. So if you want to book in, my booking system is open for 2 months in advance. So you can book today and not have your reading until 2 months' time, if that's what feels right for you. So yes, no pressure. There's never any pressure. Okay, Michelle. I'm not going to use these ones for you, Michelle. We're going back to the Power Tarot. I seem to be favouring these ones at the moment. The Fairy Tarot have been retired, and the Archangel Power Tarot are my second go-to. These glorious Whispers of the Ocean cards have been my go-to since I bought them. But these ones, Archangel Power Tarot. Okay, Michelle. Message me, Michelle, and we will sort it out. We will organise it. Okay. Okay, you have the Knight of Ariel. Trustworthy, understanding, devoted, funny. There is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan, being watched over by someone kind. So, let's see what else we've got, actually. Oh, it's the High Priestess card. Powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. So I'm wondering, Michelle, if you may have made an internal decision about a big change for you. Okay, and we have the King of Ariel. Successful, stable, accomplished, powerful. Your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success. Using resources widely. And a lot of this has to do with taking your power back. It has to do with standing up for yourself and standing in your truth and doing what is right for you. That will help you move towards a path that's more in alignment with yourself, not what you feel like you have to do. Okay. So, whatever this decision is, I have a little bit of an idea. Whatever this decision is, it is the right one for you. I want you to know that it is the right one for you, and you can achieve the outcome that you desire. Just make a plan. Make a plan and do what you can every day to work towards making that plan happen for you. And know that your plan will work out very well. Yeah. Continue to trust yourself. I want to say journal, if that feels safe for you. Journal your thoughts, feelings, goals, your whys, your hows, whatever needs to come out, so that you don't doubt the decision that you've made. So the doubt will always be there, but you don't let the doubt win, because on the other side of the doubt is your plan's working out very well for you, right? You can do anything right now. Go after what you want, the ability to attract helpful people. So there will be people around you that can help and will help. And that don't forget to ask for help. Yeah. If there is something that you don't know, ask. Or seek the information that is required. Because knowledge is power. That was my school motto, knowledge is power. But truth, right? So just trust yourself. Make sure that you are taking very good care of yourself. Do what you need. And yeah, don't forget to ask for support. But you're on the right track. Yeah. And yeah, you can do anything right now. You can do anything right now, and it will all work out well. Okay. Hope that was helpful for you, Michelle. All right. Amanda, you are up next. Thank you, lovely Lena. I see your beautiful, kind donation, and I'm so very grateful. Thank you so much. Okay, Amanda. Maybe it's unicorns for you, actually. So, we're on the singing. I'm sure you were just joking when you wrote that. But there is a message in that for you. So I don't know whether you need to sing more in your world, or to shift, using the vibration of sound to shift your energy when you're not feeling optimal. All right. Because music and sound changes our vibration. And it changes our energy, right? Changes how we see the world. When things are not feeling so great. And even when things are feeling great. I think that if I could never hear music again, I would be so incredibly lost. I just wouldn't know what to do with myself. I'm sure there would be a way around it, but it's such an important part of my process. All right, so it comes back to that divine feminine energy, right? So sound, song, and movement. So dance, flowing dance. Let's kind of get in this. So I don't know whether you need to join a dance class or something, learn how to waltz. I don't know. That was a week ago, Amanda. I'm sure I did. I'm sure I did. But I don't have a recollection of it right now because that's how my brain works, and I'm really sorry. I'll go back and have a look. I had a few people sing to me, so terrible like that. Sexy salsa. That sounds spectacular. Very on point, right? Maybe. Using that flow kind of dance, so salsa would be great to allow you to feel your body, feel the sensation in your body and the sensationalism of your body, to open that feminine flow back into your world, opening yourself up to receiving and all of those beautiful, wonderful things. No, honestly, it's called object permanence. It's a thing. It's an ADHD thing, and it's as soon as it's out of my awareness, then it's gone. So, and I'll go back and I'll listen. I'll be, oh, that's right. I can tell. I'll be able to tell you exactly where I was when I heard it, right? But right off the top of my head right now, it's just not. It's not there. Hello, beautiful Sage. Now, what is your actual name? I can't remember. If you can pop that in there in the comment section. I was going to say down here, but my comment section on my phone's not working. It froze. I don't know why it froze. All right, Amanda, let's pull some cards for you. All right. Trish. Amanda, you're going to laugh so hard at this card. It's the Goddess card. Honor your divine feminine energy. See your inner beauty. Love every part of you. So it's connecting back into that divine feminine energy for you. Song, dance, sensual dance. Things like I don't know whether when you have a shower, do you just do whatever you need to do and then get out? Maybe taking some time to wash over every part of your skin while you're in the shower, taking your time and just telling your body how amazing it is, and how much you love it and how much you're so proud of the work that it does for you. So just connecting into the feeling and the sensation of your body. Yeah. All right, now we've got nature. And the first thing that flipped into my head was, I don't know if you've seen Outlander. In the first season of Outlander, they have, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. The first season especially, because it's definitely worth watching. But they have these stones at Craignadoon that are special. They're the ones that they can transport through. And they do this, I think it's like a fertility dance. The women are invited up to the stones at dusk at night time to do this fertility dance, and there's a lot of flowing energy and a lot of beautiful movement. I'll see if I can find a clip for you, Amanda, so that you get a bit of an idea. but that was the thing. Going out, I was going to say under the moonlight, but we're coming up to a dark moon, so a new moon. So, although it'd be worth doing it because we've got the eclipse coming up on Sunday as well. So, going outside, grounding yourself, and allowing yourself to flow. Dance out around the trees, dance in nature, go, whatever feels normal and natural for you, then go and do that. But outside, barefoot if you can, so that your feet are touching the ground. And I want to say, wear the most feminine thing you own. As a matter of fact, make it a goal for the rest of this week, for a week, to wear every dress in your wardrobe, to wear something that is feminine and flowing and makes you feel divinely gorgeous. Yeah. Challenge. But when you go out to dance in nature, make sure you're wearing a nice, beautiful, flowy dress, right? Okay. And the last card for you, Amanda, is flow. Find an easier path forward, surrender the outcome, release your expectations. So release any inhibitions that you might have, release any control that you might have over the situation. It really is about, even if you have to take a moment to thank your masculine for keeping you safe, for being there for you, for holding you up, for this period of your life that you needed it for. Thank your masculine for being there and for doing that. But also let it know that it's okay for it to allow the feminine in. It is okay. He can show up in a way that is more supportive to your feminine. Your masculine can show up in a way that's more supportive to your feminine, than just trying to control everything. Yeah. All right. And we've got compassion. So you just got this beautiful, glorious, divine feminine reading tonight. Be gentle with yourself. Forgiveness will set you free. See the light in yourself and others. See the light in yourself. Yeah. And as you see the light in others, see that light as a reflection of your own. Yeah. I might come back and watch this reading for myself. A little bit later. It's giving me goosebumps. All right, Amanda, that is it for you tonight. Thank you. Thank you for being here, as always. Thank you for being gorgeous. Okay, Trish, you are up next, beautiful. All right, so just a reminder that if you did enjoy your reading, there is a donation link in the description of the live stream, and all donations, as little or as much as you would like, are all gratefully received. And I do have my Aligned Oracle readings, which are usually $70. They are only $33 for the rest of September as a celebration of my birthday month. So if you haven't gotten into it yet, then get onto it because they are amazing. All right. Feel all warm and fuzzy. All right, Trish. I actually already feel like you showed up, Trish, at the right time because you needed to be here for that reading as well. So I want you to take what resonated with you from Amanda's reading and go forward with that. Yeah. Amanda says, thank you so much. Such a great reading. You are following tonight. Thank you. Come back. I was covered in tears the whole time. Yes. Love you too. Love you too. Whew. All right. So there was some important stuff in there for you as well, Trish, that that you can walk away with. Beautiful. Took it all in. I think, we forget, and especially like as women, we're raised to be there for everyone else, right? So we're constantly in that masculine mode of organizing, doing, all of that. So, and then we have children, and we become mothers. So we're responsible for everyone, doing everything, organizing everyone, making sure they slept, they're fed, they're bathed, they're where they need to be on time. Like that is a woman's role, even if there is a masculine person in their life to support them in that. That's the way that the woman brain works, right? And so, and then, as business owners as well, like entrepreneurs, or, trying to make work for yourself with your own, like purpose, that is also, very structured, very masculine. You've got to be in control. You've got to be the one making all the decisions, right? So it's really easy for us to just be in our masculine, and because most of us have been in our masculine for most of our lives, it's a default. It's a default for us. So I find when I'm starting to sneak into the feminine and something will happen, I default back to the masculine. So instead of letting there be a balance and flowing between the two as I need to. So there's a beautiful message in that for everyone about releasing the feminine, and thanking you masculine for all its hard work, but trying to find a balance. All right, let's see what the cards have to say for you today. Oh. Okay, in the light of the moon. So you're dancing in your dress, and nature needs to happen under the full moon. All right, Trish. So I believe that you are someone that does rituals and likes the whole ritual process. So the full moon is going to help shine light on areas that need a reset. A full moon can shine light on what you've been resisting. This can be anything from your fears to your soul's beauty. You know what I think, Trish? I think your message tonight is that you really do need to making yourself a priority, your self-care and time for yourself a priority. So you've got all these things going on and all these things that you need to do, but it's just taking a moment to run a bath, or to go for a walk in the park, or just finding a moment of peace and tranquility within yourself, within your environment. So whether it's getting up a few minutes earlier to have a warm cup of tea out with your feet on the ground, yeah, it's like a reset. It's like you need to be allowing yourself times and moments throughout the day to reset. But also, life's what do they say? It's not a treadmill. It's a... There's a card in this deck. Let's see if I can pull it out here. I run in a circle. I love that. I haven't been so great on watching the moon cycles, but as a part of my Divine Feminine Reclamation, I've been trying to track. I'm aware of the moon cycles at the moment, and tracking my cycle and tracking my moods and tracking my energy levels and all of that, to see how that plays together. It's just trying to indulge in that part of, because the moon is, the moon is such feminine energy, right? All right. So I've just pulled out my Work Your Light cards because there's one in here that I wanted to show you, but I'm just going to pull some cards from it for you because I feel like this is where your message actually is. Okay, Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. So you're on the right path, yeah? You're sowing the seeds to magic, yeah? Dance for the life. Look at that. Do something to change your energy. So that's taking those moments. It's touching in. It's connecting in with that beautiful energy, right, within yourself. So taking those moments during the day as a reset. What else have we got? Trust the niggle. So these are all cards I'm very familiar with. You know how you have some decks, and some decks you just see the same cards over and over again, but you don't. And there are other cards you're like, oh, you pull one for someone else and you're like, oh, I didn't even know this was in here. So these are Rebecca Campbell, Work Your Light Oracle. So trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? What is the niggly feeling trying to tell you? I rely on the feminine energy to rebalance, especially as I have a lot of masculine energy. Yeah, I feel like there's more that you can do and there's more that you need to do. So it kind of has to be a focus. Because your masculine is requiring a break, a chance to regenerate, yeah? Don't dim to fit in. So this path that you're on going forward is also more of a feminine flow path. So the masculine structured things that you were doing before are not going to work. Not going to work as you want them to, because your approach needs to be different. There are many niggles, ADHD, very ADHD, yes. So trust those. And, you know, we're told that we should focus on one thing at a time. But I don't even know whether it was actually you that told me this. But as an ADHD, and I don't know if you know much about human design, but my guess would be you're a Manny Jenny, a manifesting generator. Part of that is having multiple balls in the air at the same time. So you can release multiple things at the same time. You can be working on multiple things at the same time. That's actually how our ADHD brain actually functions better than you know, trying to focus on one thing at a time, right? As long as we complete things. As long as we complete things that we start. Because I'm very good at not completing things. So don't dim to fit in. I feel like you need to start showing more people. You need to start showing people more of that part of yourself. Yeah, more of. So yes, you know. Yes, you know a lot. Yeah, I feel like you're highly intuitive. You're highly connected, and you can help people just by being in your present, right? But just by being in your presence, right? But there is, you know, I know that structure is important for us as ADHD brains, but yes, there needs to be more of, you need to allow people to see more of this beautiful, divine, feminine softness, yeah? I'm trying, but admittedly, I have been nervous, yes. It's scary, because the divine feminine within us requires to feel safe, yeah? And my guess is, as someone who has ADHD, you have spent a lot of your life not feeling safe, yeah? So my guess is that your nervous system has been on and is always on. That fight or flight or fawn or freeze is always on for you. So learning to quieten that quieten your nervous system will allow you to feel safe for stepping more into and showing more of that that divine feminine, that feminine energy. Yeah, see that control freak, that's the masculine, right? And that's not feeling safe. That's not feeling safe. Yeah, yeah. Yes, because I believe that ADHD is not hereditary, but it comes from having parents that, like depressed parents, and so you're an extra sensitive person growing up in an environment that that doesn't feel safe, and it's not supportive and encouraging, and all of those wonderful things that we need, and so your brain retrains itself to work in a way that creates safety for you, and that's the ADHD. Or maybe it just presents as ADHD. But I can tell you that a lot of the people that I know grew up in an environment that was that they didn't feel safe. And I'm not saying it was a bad environment, but when our needs are not met as children, especially as sensitive children, then that creates that feeling of unsafeness. It has been needed, but yes, I'm switching flow and trying to embrace more of the feminine. Yeah, and it'll work. It'll work. Yeah, this is what I'm working on as well. I'm going to start sharing more of my process, more of what I'm doing, because that's my make a decision. I've been getting the message for weeks now. So make a decision. Make a decision to do it and just do it. Yeah, and we do. And especially as as healers and light workers, and intuitives and just sensitive souls, empaths, sensitive souls, when we are here to make great change in the world, we walk the hardest paths. And that is because we cram all our karma into the first part of our lives, so that we can no, I love having you here. All right, that is actually my children home from their dads, so we're going to have to wrap it up. But I'm so happy that you finally made it. And yes, make sure you tag me next time you go live so I can jump on too, because I'm all about supporting women. Okay, so I'm going to jump off now, but don't forget that there is a donation link in the description of this live stream. So if you do want to donate, then it's all gratefully received. I'm just finishing a live stream. And all aligned oracle readings are $33 till the end of September. So thank you all so much for being here, and big love to you, and I will see you all again really, really soon. Bye now.